Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be a messy house clean with me. So my house was super messy. It just needed to be organized and things put back in their place. I needed to put some toys away and do some vacuuming, mopping, laundry, everything you can imagine I needed to do. So today we are going to get it done. All right, so this was the before. I'm gonna go ahead and start at my dining room table. My husband is installing some lights on our back deck, and so he had them kind of all set up how he wanted them to be installed on our deck, on our dining room table. And so he came up from work in the basement, and he's just gonna put them away in this bag so that he can get them back out and just install them. And then I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning off the rest of our dining room table. I washed Nola's backpack over the weekend, and I needed to stick her keychains back on there and her hand sanitizer and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and work on cleaning off the rest of the dining room table, wiping it down, putting my table runner back and my decorations back, and just kind of decluttering this area.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting glass after glass. I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately.
Okay, so then I'm going to move into my living room and just kind of straighten up in here. I do have a drawer in our coffee table for my kids' toys. We do have a playroom and a basement, and so the majority of their toys are in those areas, but they do have a few toys that kind of live in our living room. And then I found a couple that belong in Nola's room, so I just chucked them up the stairs, and when she gets back from swim lessons, she can take them into her room. But I'm just going to kind of get things back where they go and fluff the pillows and put blankets away. I usually do this at the very end of the day. Like I said, Nola was at swim lessons, and so when she gets back from that with my husband, we just give her a bath and put her to bed. Vera, my 1-year-old, she was already in bed. I try to do this periodically throughout the day with picking up the toys, but at the end of the night, I'll go ahead and straighten up my entire living room and just get it kind of tidy for the next day.
I keep on hoping somehow we can make this all right. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning.
So then I moved on to cleaning off my coffee table. I found some random Amazon gift receipts underneath the tray in my living room, and so I needed to throw those away. And then I'm going to give this a good wipe down. Vera is doing a lot of cruising. She's not walking yet, but she does a lot of cruising around this coffee table, and so there's always, you know, some sticky handprints or some slobber or something kind of residing on it. So I like to give it a wipe down at the end of every day. And then I'm going to go ahead and dust the other end tables in my living room and just have them nice and clean. I've been using this bee canister that I got at Dollar General as like a place to keep my remotes and just other random miscellaneous items. My husband hates it because he feels like that's where everything that doesn't have a home goes, and I will agree with him. So I just kind of needed to clean that out and put stuff that didn't belong on this table away. And then I'm going to go ahead and just dust it and clean off the lamp, and then I'll do the other side on the other side of the couch as well.
Whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons.
So last Monday was Vera's first birthday, so we had a little family party for her, and I made this little sign that said, "Welcome to Vera's first bee day." It was a bee themed birthday party. So I needed to switch that out, just put it back to my regular "It's Good to Be Home" print that I have in this frame, and change that around, and then just clean off the rest of this table.
Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
So earlier in the day, I had washed our duvet covers, and I needed to make our bed up. I know it was close to the end of the day, but I still needed to just kind of put our bed back together after washing some of these items. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it like I normally would. I did switch up the way that I make my bed in this video, and I put my pillows in different places than I normally do. And I've been trying out just different ways to make your bed, which there is no right or wrong. I just like to kind of, you know, play around with different ways of making it just to have a different look in my bedroom. And so I put my main pillows that we sleep on towards the very back instead of my Euro shams, but I didn't really like the way that it looked, so I think I'm going to go back to having my Euro shams at the very back. I don't know, it gives it more of a clean look to me to have the Euro shams at the back, and it just kind of like builds a structure for the making of the bed instead of having them here in the front of my sleeping pillows. I don't know, what do you guys do? I know there's no right or wrong. I know that there are kind of certain ways that people make their beds depending on what size of bed they have. We have a king size bed, so I don't really think it matters. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just have a certain way that I like my bed to be made and for it to look. And so I made it differently on this day, and I didn't really love it. So let me know down below how you make your bed, or if you really care about that. I don't know. I do. I like to have a clean, structured looking bed. I got done with that. I moved over to my bedside table. I really needed to clean it off. And then I'm going to dive inside the drawers of my bedside table. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys this. It was a mess. Again, it's just one of those areas that like I just stick random stuff and it's like set it and forget it. But I really needed to organize it. So after I get done cleaning the top off, I'm going to dive into the top drawer, which the top drawer is where all of the stuff that doesn't have a home, again, goes. It's just part of my personality. Like, I know where certain things are, even though it's like unorganized and it's not where it should be, but I know in my brain where it is. Drives my husband crazy when he goes to look for something. I'm trying to get better about it, and so I am going to go ahead and just take everything out of here, throw things away that are trash, and then I'm going to kind of organize things with these little containers that I got at the Dollar Tree and just make it look a little more organized and have everything in a certain place.
Follow me to make believe and make your dreams come true. This night means forever and until something better came along. Until something better came along. To settle down, day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
So then I moved back out to my living room and I needed to vacuum. I feel like I vacuum probably 3 or 4 times a day. Since Vera is in that cruising stage, with that comes everything on the floor goes in her mouth stage. And so I have to be really careful of what's on the floor. And so I feel like I'm just constantly vacuuming, which is fine. It's awesome having a cordless vacuum, you guys. When I got this a few years ago, it was like a game changer because I didn't have to get out my corded vacuum, and it's so lightweight and I can just zip around our house and vacuum, which is perfect with a little one that puts everything in her mouth. So I'm going to vacuum for my last time for the day and just kind of get up anything that was left over from dinner or anything that was left over from playing and just give our downstairs a good vacuuming for the end of the day. And yeah, just get up everything that was left over for the day.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you.
So then once I got done vacuuming, I decided just to give my downstairs just a really quick Mopping, I try to do this every other day. At least once a week it gets done. But with 2 kids, it usually gets done every other day. Sometimes I'll just spot mop. Sometimes I'll do a really deep clean mop where I move everything and everything gets mopped. But some days it's just a quick little spot mop like I'm doing here. And again, I have said this before, but I love this Bruce hardwood cleaner. It is the best hardwood cleaner that I have found. I've tried Bolna, I've tried other things. I love this Bruce the best. It doesn't leave like a filmy look. It makes my floors look clean. They smell clean. It's just awesome. I would recommend this stuff to anyone. And I've had a few people ask, our flooring is a laminate. It's not an actual hardwood floor. It's a laminate, but I love it. It's held up really well. We've lived here 6, almost 7 years now, and we barely have any scratches or dents or like buckling of the floor, anything like that. And it just wipes up really well. I've been really, really impressed. It's a Pergo brand from Lowe's, if you're wondering, and I love it. And again, I love this Bruce hardwood cleaner. It is amazing at making my floors look so shiny and clean.
You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
Okay, so then the next day I needed to straighten up Vera's room. I had a lot of her clothes to go through and kind of get rid of that were too small for her, and I needed to put them into bags for the Goodwill and just kind of straighten up her room, hang some clothes up, that kind of thing, get organized in here. It's kind of hard to do because she's either sleeping or into something. It's hard to kind of contain her while I am doing things in her room, because once I've done something, she's pulled something back out, as you can see here. So it's a little bit difficult, but we got it done, and it was fun to just kind of be in here with her. And I think I came out with 4 full bags of clothes to donate to the Goodwill, but it just felt really good to get rid of all of these older clothes and get her clothes that fit her put where they needed to go, and just straighten up her room and get it all clean.
Like the movies, I was gonna stay in the fight with you.
So then once I was done organizing her clothes, I restocked her diapers, and I bought this little organizing thing at Target. It's really cheap. I think it was maybe 50 bucks. And I was just looking for some way to organize her diapers. I was having a lot of trouble like figuring out somewhere to put all the extra ones. So this was perfect. And then these are the bags that I have for all of her clothes. And then I just needed to vacuum. It was so good to get rid of all of these clothes that don't fit her anymore and donate them to the Goodwill. And then I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum. And that is all that I needed to do in here. I am going to vacuum her glider because our cat loves to hang out in there, and so it gets a little bit full of cat fur, so I needed to vacuum that and just give her room an overall good deep clean with a vacuum.
I thought that we had something special. I thought I handled this so well. I know we had the right intentions, but somehow it came to an end. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, in my bed all alone. Never know when you're home. I get unstable, Remember the first time I met you, the way that it had made me feel. But later something changed between us.
So then on my way back down the stairs, I realized that they needed a really good vacuum too. So I got my cordless vacuum, and I'm just going to give the stairs a really good vacuum as well. Among other things, Vera has learned to climb 2 of the stairs, so we need to get a baby gate up ASAP. I'm trying to get my husband to build one, but we haven't figured out what we're going to do with that yet. But we have a little baby gate that's like movable that goes with a bigger play yard, and I've just been propping that up at the stairs. But since I was right here, I just kind of let her climb up the one stair that she can climb up, 1 or 2. And I was just trying to be really quick about vacuuming the stairs and keeping an eye on her at the same time. But usually I just have up the little gate that goes with the play yard, but we do need to figure out what we're going to do with the baby gate and the stairs because she is on the move. I get unstable. I push you back, I hold you close. Push you back, hold you close. Start a fight, there you go. I get unstable. In my bed all alone. Never know when you're home. I get unstable. Push you back, hold you close. Start a fight, there you go. I get unstable. In my bed all alone. Never know when you're home. I get unstable. So then my last item on the checklist for the second day was to get on top of all of my laundry. I had a lot of laundry that just needed to be folded and put away. So that is what I'm going to work on here and just kind of get all of this put away. Laundry is the one task that, like, if you don't do immediately, it will start to pile up. So I try not to have that happen. So that is what I'm working on. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm sorry my voice is so scratchy. Again, I'm trying to get over this cold and this sinus infection. So thank you for bearing with me and for listening to my raspy voice. I appreciate it. And I hope you got some cleaning motivation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one.